Hey, what's up? You are tuned in and back at the Bougie AF channel with your host, Shug Avery. I just got to the place in life I was just like, I don't know. I'm just bougie. Now let's get into the show. Hey, welcome back. You're tuned in and you're watching my channel, the Bougie AF channel. And of course, you guys know I'm still sitting here with my lip gloss, keeping it glossy and popping on them haters. But we really about to get into some things, right? Because I'm a little late, and that's fine because you know what? It is fine. But y'all black brujas over there on the black Twitter, I heard y'all were getting at my girl, Tracee Ellis Ross, talking about she's not black enough. I have no idea why y'all wake up and y'all think y'all are the gatekeepers of something to tell people something, right? It just feels like y'all be angry and mad. Y'all be angry and mad at people, and it don't even just be like, for Tracee, I think it's because she's light skinned. But y'all just be mad at anybody that y'all feel like is doing better. Like y'all just take time to build people up, to break them down. And it's just like, when has Tracee Ellis Ross not been black? What do you mean? So supposedly there's this big commotion going on Twitter, and I guess supposedly, and I'm gonna play a clip from the Ricky Smiley show, of them talking about. I guess she said she was black, the face of black women or something like that, and the Brujas over there on the black Twitter feel a little certain way about that. Okay, so let me go ahead and play it. And while we do that, I have Tracee pointing at y'all because it's just like, look at you broke ass niggas sitting at home looking at me, trying to tell me about my blackness. Ooh wee. I don't want to be your black. Joke's on you. Like, for real, joke's on y'all. Y'all are fucking miserable. But let's go ahead and listen to it. I'm getting a little. Let me. Tracee's not black. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, so let me look. That's how. Let me see if we got the picture. If I got this picture, is this one? This is not the one. Yes, this is the one I want to show y'all because I'm just hella confused. I'm hella confused on how Tracee isn't black. Just hella confused. Look at that woman. That is a black woman. That is a black woman. This is the little slideshow I got for y'all. So when y'all listening to the video, you can see that was a black woman. Okay, did y'all see that? That was a black woman before she found a hot comb. That was a black woman before she really found that, you know what? I'm not about this straight life. I can't seem to catch this right here. I can't seem to catch all of this right here. I'm just gonna rock my curly, okay? And y'all talking about Miss Diana Ross's daughter like you ain't got no respect. That looked like a little black girl to me. That looked like a little black girl to me. Okay? Y'all just say the craziest shit. She was black when she was on Girlfriends. Y'all ain't having no problem with Joan then. But all of a sudden y'all feel some sort of way. What the fuck? Y'all wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Sounds like jealousy to me. God, I just slay. I am a Tracee Ellis Ross stan. I love her, love her, love her. Loved her since Girlfriend. Look at that style. You bitches be mad. Y'all be mad. But let's go ahead and get into the video because I have some more commentary afterwards, okay?
Managing your projects should feel more like this. That's why you need ClickUp. With ClickUp, hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rick's Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tracee Ellis Ross, we all know who she is. She's the beautiful daughter of Diana Ross, and she's one of the stars of the show Blackish. Well, now, y'all, Tracee is being dragged, and the prayer words are definitely being solicited for her. It's being reported, y'all, that Tracee Ellis is dragged on Twitter, y'all, because she called herself the face of Black Beauty. Now, they're saying, y'all, actually, Tracee Ellis Ross referred to herself as the face of Black Beauty in a recent interview, y'all. And they're saying Black Twitter went ballistic. They said, how, men, and how could you say you are the face of Black Beauty and you are a biracial woman? You're not black. Your mama black. And they're saying others are upset because they feel that Tracee is not black enough. Now, some people said either, that, she just needs to stop saying that or just let it go. That's sort of, but when your mama black, you're black.
When you got when you got any black in you, you black. That gene rule out all of them.
That's what I thought too. But they telling her that she is not beautiful.
She is beautiful, and she can say she's black. She is black. Come on now, Diana. Oh Lord, Gary, please, this is stupid.
So I hope nothing happened to us.
So what will make her say, like you ain't doing that, knowing that people, you got people that's jealous, people that's hateful. You set yourself up when you say stuff like that or whatever, and people just take it and just run with it.
But damn, you can't say how you feel about yourself. Like, I think I'm a face of black women. I'm black. So, I would like to say I'm beautiful and the beautiful face of the black woman. Like, hello. So what's wrong with me saying, because she's lighter or one of her parents is, come on now.
Yeah, because her daddy is white.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, but I hope Miss Ross console her and talk to her and let her know that she is beautiful. Because to be honest with you, all Diana Ross children are biracial except the first one on Rhonda, because that's when it's for Berry Gordy, so she's pure black. But nevertheless, we
black.
Just slid that in with your message.
That nigga is messy.
What, this for Berry Gordy? Really?
No.
Anyway,
You can tell Gary's old. For Berry Gordy.
Did nobody need that explained to them?
For Berry Gordy.
We love Miss Ross, especially me.
Yeah, after you talk about I've been to church
and the kids.
And the color they daddy,
I didn't mean to lie. I don't know. Y'all took it the wrong way. But anyway.
Diana Ross and Diana Ross, don't let me backstage at a concert. You always get to go backstage.
Yeah, baby, throw your tape away, honey. Oh, I forgot she did do that. But
I'm trying to get backstage. They walk right past me. I watched that limo drive by. Watch those tail lights get real small.
They had time to hear that day, baby. She was busy. She didn't want to hear that comedy tape, honey.
All right, so I enjoy their show. I mean, on most days I do. I mean, the other day they made an insensitive comment about my fave, Phyllis Hyman. So, like, little quick tidbit about me. I am really into going back and looking up like different things in history that I'll come up with myself. Like, in a sense, like if I want to know some more about something, I'll be like, oh, I want to know more about like women in music. Like, what's the trends on like what's been women's downfall. So I'll go back and I've spent a lot of time of reading about different type of women. I've done a lot of reading about Phyllis Hyman. I've done some reading about Tammy Terrell. Like, I'll just go back and spend time looking at people's life and how they were brought up. Like Aretha Franklin, that was a mess. If you go back and look at her being 13 and how early she married. So there was a lot there too. So yeah, I just spend time go back and looking at, different things and trying to see why people or how people are the way they are. What was their experience in the music industry and stuff like that, and whether they allowed to get in their way of making their dreams happen. And I always come to the conclusion it'd be a nigga. It'd be a nigga. I always come to the conclusion that it'd be a nigga. Like, it'd be a man in some type of way or form. Like, even if you said, how do we get here? Okay, I'm gonna say that for another day. Okay, back to what we just heard. Tracee Ellis Ross. Like, y'all need to stop playing with her. Y'all sound jealous and bitter. She can't feel beautiful about herself. She can't feel like she's a part of Black beauty. She's a representation for Black beauty. The one thing about us is that we come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. Like, colors. For real. So to hear that people think that they can interject and tell people that oh, you're not Black enough to say that you're Black. And I have cousins who are the same color as Tracee Ellis Ross that have 2 Black parents. Period. So the fact of the matter is, and a lot of times when people say this, it comes out of ignorance. It comes out of just your family looking a certain way, and you just think that's everybody's family. But on top of that, her mother is Black, and she's done enough in the Black community that she has made her stripes. And if not, her daughter has, because everything that her daughter has done, meaning in Tracee Ellis Ross, I don't even mean to say her daughter, because she has created her own lane without her mother's name. Even with her name being Ross, she put the work in. She's put the fucking work in. So if that woman considers herself Black, that's just what the fuck it is. And who the hell are y'all? I sit back and I made a list of all the biracial people. Do you got so what? Mariah Carey can't think she's a Black beautiful woman, and she doesn't even come out and say much about it, because I understand of the hate and what she'll hear. Like Tracee Ellis Ross is hearing. But on the flip side, you can go read an article from B. Scott, where Mariah Carey talks about the racism that she has incurred. So you don't get to roll up on people and tell them who they are when they know who they are and they know they've been through some things themselves. You don't get to do that. So to hear Mariah Carey talked about, going to school and making a picture and drawing her family at a real young age, and the teachers thinking that she used the wrong color because her mom is white and her father is Black.
Or then she told the story about how her, let's call her Becky. I don't really remember her name. A childhood friend came to her house and played, and it was a white girl. But the parents had only met her mother, and they didn't meet the father. So when the little girl came to her house, she started crying because she was so scared of the black man that was in the house. Where does that come from? What is that fear? What is that fear about, right? What is that fear about? That fear is about the programming of whatever that little girl has seen throughout her life that she had associated with black made her scared. And that's generally what we're talking about when it comes to white people in our presence. Like, you're just scared because of whatever conclusions that you came to about us as a people in your head, have you out here being more scared than you should be. Have you out here just intimidated and making it our problem, like there's something that we need to do less of to make you feel better. I don't need to be less of nothing when it comes to making you feel better because I've not done anything to make you feel indifferent, right? So why would the onus be on me that I would have to do extra, be extra nice? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I caught myself in the last few years, couple years, people were trying to tell me stuff about me not being nice and all this other stuff. And I always came back to the fact that I've never popped off on somebody undeservedly. You get what I'm saying? My manners are impeccable. I know how to say thank you, please, and all that other stuff. I'm respectful until you're not. And so once I really sat back and just really looked at like the people who are trying to insinuate that, being mean or you're not a nice person, is because they just want to have their way, right? They want to have your way with you. And with coming to that determination, it helped me to deal better with white people, right? I don't have to overly thank you and oh, I'm so grateful for being here. Oh my God, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I don't have to overly do that because you know what? I will come to work and I will work and I will get paid, right? My gratitude is I'm thankful for having a job, but at the same time, this is a business, right? I give you production and you give me a paycheck. So outside of being grateful for an opportunity, there's no reason I should be more grateful for than the white person that sits next to me. And there's no reason that you should expect that I should present you gratefulness at all times because what? Because I'm black and you took a chance on someone with a name that looks different on their resume, or you took a chance on a black person, so that just means I owe you so much. I don't know how we got there, but we're gonna get back to this Mariah Carey, and we're gonna get back to Miss Tracee Ellis Ross. But y'all need to stop trying to tell Miss Tracee Ellis Ross that she's not black. Look at all the lists of the different biracial people. Do we tell them that they're not black? I said B. Scott. B. Scott is a black man. B. Scott's a black man with a white mother and a black father from North Carolina. I think he said Tuskegee. I hope I said it right because I listen so much that was it Tuskegee or something like that? Husky. I wish I knew it. But from North Carolina, and he talks about all the time being proud of both sides of his family. What does that mean? That's not a black man. Okay, who else? There's Alicia Keys. Y'all love y'all some Alicia Keys. I'm not too much of a fan. But what is she not a black woman? Because she get pimples and what? Like, I just need to know what the criteria of what y'all determine of who's black and who's not. Kiki Wyatt is black. And y'all see Kiki Wyatt. I think Kiki Wyatt is lighter than Mariah and fucking Tracee Ellis Ross. But why is she not a black woman? I'm just trying to figure out what the criteria is for y'all to be acting like angry brujas on the Twitter about Miss Tracee Ellis Ross. Who's black and who's not today for y'all? Who makes you feel good about yourself? Like, that's all it's about. People be having their own insecurities and all that other shit and they want to put that off on you. No. What, because she don't pop her mouth when she speak? Like, what? Like, I need to know what would what would she have to do to make y'all feel like she's black? Because she's been holding it down on that small screen called TV for such a long time that she's put work in. The way how she has carried herself and the type of woman that she has been, she's been more black than some of Cardi B that some of y'all like to think is black. That's the definition of black. Tracee Ellis Ross is the definition of black. That's the woman who I want to represent us. Now, Joe Biden and CNN need somebody to call and want a black perspective about some things. You can call Tracee. Yeah, that's a black woman. Okay, so the list keeps going. Maya's mixed. Maya's mixed. Who else? Y'all don't even want little Stormy. Y'all getting on Travis Scott for wanting to raise little Stormy as a black woman. Let me find that article because y'all niggas be bugging. Y'all niggas be bugging. Now he can't raise his daughter. He know he's black as a strong black woman, and y'all got a problem with that? Y'all niggas have lost his mind. Y'all niggas have lost your mind. I'm just looking for an article because, like I said, I didn't really look into it. But now that we're talking about what's the definition of black for y'all, I'm trying to figure out. And Stormy is the cutest little black baby. And some of y'all, and the crazy part about it, like people within the black community, and there's some people who have like color complexes, they literally look to find somebody lighter. There's still those people who look to find somebody lighter to procreate with because they want a baby that looks like Stormy. But now all you angry brujas are looking at Stormy and you're looking at Travis and y'all mad. Y'all projecting the fact that y'all mad that Travis had a baby with Kylie. Now all of a sudden you're going to try to tell the man that his baby. And then y'all really get mad because when y'all really get to hear how these celebrities think and feel because of how you treat them and all the shit you throw at them, oh, they're not as black. They're not down for the cause. What cause? You just told me I wasn't black enough. You just told me I wasn't black enough. Now all of a sudden I ain't down for the cause. I promise you can't win with you niggas and you can't win with you. And I understand that. Shug Avery? Oh, baby, I understand it. I don't even try. That's why a lot of people are mad. I don't even fucking try. When you set up to be a hater, when you set up from the beginning to be a hater, fuck I look like. Y'all are just haters. People who have problems just haters. But listen to what Travis Scott said about his daughter. Let me see how long I've been recording. 16 minutes. Okay, probably a half an hour. Travis Scott is, and this is from ET. Travis Scott is raising his daughter to be a strong, proud, and fearless. I know that's right. But, I have talked about, everybody want their daughters to be strong, proud, and fearless until they're women who are strong, proud, and fearless. And, okay? The Astro World rapper recently spoke with Dot Wave Radio with Chase B and reflected on fatherhood in the current politically tumultuous world. And he says, I feel like it's way more important now to protect our young black daughters. Women, said Scott, who shares 2-year-old daughter Stormy with Kylie Jenner. Making sure they have the knowledge of just how to carry yourself, how to move in the world, how to be strong, how to not even be scared to take the risk on any idea. And I said this before, and a lot of women get mad at me and they think I'm trying to be funny, and I'm really just not. This man made sure to say, making sure they have the knowledge of just how to carry yourself. And so if you haven't checked out my last video, and it was just talking about non-bougie behavior, because again, we're talking about like as a woman, how you're supposed to carry yourself. And I know people be like, oh, don't you think you're being a little strict? Oh, you don't carry yourself the best way all the time. And I'm just like, but I don't do anything that would make you think that disrespectful. I don't disrespect myself. I don't put myself in compromising positions. Agree with what you want about me. I don't do things like what I was talking about in that last video. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're talking about behavior. Let me see. He says, now more than ever, it's like they have the vision. He continued, whether it's for anything a man can do, anything a woman can do. I know that's right. They got the pure vision. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about that. Scott also addressed the worldwide calls for social justice and protests against systematic racism, and explained why it's so important for people to use their voices to enact change. We're going to keep fighting, and that's why we got to get out and vote. He shared, that's why we got to get out as the youth and as us being the future that to what the world's got to hold. We got the voice, we got the power to change all the shit. So go out and change it. And then I'm looking at this. I'm trying to get to the point where he said, Scott has been spending a lot of time with Stormy amid quarantine, and he opened up on an interview for GQ Summer Issue and reflect on parenting. It's amazing just to watch my daughter grow, Scott marveled. I'm keeping her aware of what's going on in the world. aware, huh? As a parent, I'm always instilling knowledge, even at this age. I know that's right. And I think Stormy only 2. Okay? My niece is 4, going on 44. We don't play these games, okay? My niece talk like she's a 44-year-old woman. Like, it's crazy. And I think it's because she's been around Auntie so much. But that little girl will tell you how she feels. With no problem. And, like, we, like, really talk. We, like, really, 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 really talk. So he didn't really say he just basically, he said, so this is what people took offense of, is that he says, let me see which part. People taking offense because he says making sure they have the knowledge of just how to carry yourself and how to move in this world and how to be how to be strong, how to not even be scared to take risks. So basically they're mad because he says, I'm raising my daughter to be, so he doesn't even say black. He just says, Travis Scott is raising his daughter to be strong, proud, and fearless. So, like, y'all just need to just, like, ugh. It's disgusting that people just really think that they can just project their insecurities and their anger out on you. And that's just what it is. It becomes this, like, a conversation of having, like, the haves and have nots, of just not being happy about just, like, you feeling. I feel like black women who are angry just feel like they're just being overpicked. And they're just angry, but they're just angry about light-skinned women, and they just feel some sort of way about it. I've never been that type of person, like, I've just never had problems standing out. And I'm gonna be completely honest, that's what I think it's about. Some you females have a problem in presence of certain type of light-skinned women, and they make you feel inadequate. So you take it out on all light-skinned women. That's what it comes across, because this shit is crazy. This shit's crazy. And, like, even Doja Cat, like, y'all got on Doja Cat over the summer, and I made this dope video, and I was so mad that I could not upload it, because I really sat down and broke down everything that you guys were trying to say about Doja Cat, because I thought it was like, she did a half-an-hour video apologizing to you bitch-ass people that I wouldn't have done, okay? Like, the girl was in the chat room. The chat room is it's not like she's on a platform, or and it's not like it's a very popular, has a lot of mods to keep up, a lot of things to keep up with the disgusting people, right? The disgusting, like, at the time they say Nazis or whatever, the racist people in the group, right? And everyone was putting it on Doja Cat like it was her job to police this whole platform, right? So they're mad at her because she may have interacted with someone who claims that they're a Nazi racist person, right? So all of a sudden, all this energy, oh, you're racist. Oh, then you're mad because she's using the word nigga in the chat room, but there's black men in the chat room. And it's just like, then you're mad because the girl said, I don't like her curly hair because it gives her a hard time, making it seem like she ain't proud of her curly hair. That shit gives me a hard time. I got 4C. That shit is not easy. So it was just like dumb little shit. The Dim Day song that she did, I thought it was just her trying to be creative as a creative person, trying to make a flip on something like we do with nigga. Like, I just thought y'all were just really projecting. She dates white men. Oh, but then y'all mad about that. But then you want to say that she's not black. Like, it's just like, who can keep up with the minds of people who are just miserable and angry and just want someone to just be angry with them? That's what that sounded like to me. And so once I sat back and just really thought about it, I'm looking for pure come out, say something. She's never said anything against black people. And this girl did a half-an-hour video. I was like, girl, you better than me. You better than me. Because clearly the people who don't know you are the people who aren't even your fans. So you could just spend 15 minutes on that. Like, I apologize if somebody's feelings were hurt, but let me explain to you where I'm coming from, because you really didn't owe nobody a fucking apology, baby. You got the wrong people around you. I would have told you, don't apologize. Just 15 minutes. Acknowledge that hey, guys, I just want to explain some things that you may have seen that may have been a little confusing, but I promise you, I love being black. I love my hair, but it's difficult. I'm not going to apologize for fucking that. Okay, I gotta buy all these fucking 101 fucking supplies that every fucking black person done coming out to try to get this shit right. Yeah, this shit is hard. I got a whole fucking cabinet of shit that I ain't never gonna fucking use. Y'all, shut up. I'm just so pissed that girl, I was pissed that she went on there and apologized, because like I said, you have some of these YouTube creators and all, they're just really trying to take something and jump on it and trying to spin it into something real serious and stretch it out real long. That's why I can't give y'all 2 or 3 hour lives, because, like, I even seen some of these creators be on one side of the Tory and Meg situation, right? All when it first came out. Oh my God, I can't believe Tory did that to Meg. Then used the opportunity once he came out with his album and said he didn't do it to switch on the other side to then go and run videos of the whole week talking to run another video that they could split up and talk about that shit. Just so they could just be out here getting views and getting money. So, like I said, I don't think that baby girl should have apologized like that. Y'all need to leave Miss Tracee Ellis Ross alone. Like, do y'all see this? Like, what? What? Yes, jokes on them, Miss Ross. But do y'all see? No, not that one. But look at that is a black woman. I don't care what y'all say. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that beauty. Look at her mama. You better stop playing with her. It's straight out of the D. And then y'all seen that picture that they had of her? They had of Tracee when she was they had made her butt a little bigger. But then I had thought about it. I was like, but she has always had a little hoop back there, even on Girlfriends. I was like, even then, but they made it real bigger. I was like, let me find out. Miss Diana Ross was still like frying chicken and fish and shit, and beans. She was still getting some beans and rice and collard greens and cornbread and shit. Let me find out. But at the end of the day, that's still a black woman, and y'all sound like haters. You know what I really want to see? Like, I know, like, I'm fascinated by Diana Ross and her kids and everything. I would love just a series, a docu-series of Diana Ross and her kids, like, and or even just Tracee, like what that relationship is about and her sisters. I just would love to see it because I think she's just I don't know. Like when I sit back and think about like all the celebrities who passed on and we didn't get a like an insight like we do to some celebrity lives now, Diana Ross is one of those people that's still alive that I'm most definitely intrigued by and would love to see more of her. Just like really, like what's a day in the life? I would love Tracee to do what's a day in the life of or growing up Diana Ross. And I'm pretty sure she's done some things where she's talked about her mother and her relationship. I know that for sure. But I want more, you know? you know? Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. We keep it bougie and posh over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you think. Why is Tracee Ellis Ross not okay? Why is it not okay for Tracee Ellis Ross to say that I'm the face of Black beauty? Because I think I'm the face of Black beauty. I think Diana Ross is the face of Black beauty. I think other women should just be. And I've had this experience where I felt good about myself and a bitch next to me ain't felt good about herself. Okay? It's just real talk. And so when I hear women talk like this, I just like, you just might don't feel good about yourself. Because I don't have time to even harp on, even if I think a chick is ugly, like to harp on it though. To me, to get on Twitter and to be like, oh, she's not black enough, like, yo, that's something deep. That's something deep that you gotta figure out. But she gonna continue to keep slaying like she's doing. She gonna continue to keep slaying. And it's fuck yeah. For real. Like, for real, Miss Ross. I know you can't say it, but I can. So just point at y'all. But fuck y'all. I'm out.